All right, welcome to our FIFA 22 Barcelona Career Mode. Yeah, but the first team we use this year is going to be Barcelona. Without Messi, it is the start of a new era at the new camp, and we are here to start that new era. But it's an era that's going to start with a lot of financial hardship. So that 153 million budget, that is going to be absolutely trimmed down to pretty much zero, like in real life. We're going to try to make this career mode as realistic as possible, and we're going to have a lot of fun. FIFA 22 is out. I am so excited. I would appreciate a like on this video so much. Helps to get the channel grow, helps get new viewers to the channel. So if you are excited for the first FIFA 22 career mode on our channel, drop a like and subscribe. We're very close to 11k subs, but let's get into this. FIFA 22 Barcelona career mode starts right now. Okay, so this is kind of interesting. So when you pick Barcelona, obviously the new camp is not in the game. They take you to the create a stadium, actually. Now, this is something I did not know. If you start with a team that does not have a real stadium, you can customize the stadium like you can in Create a Club. I was not aware of this. Now, I do wonder if you can change this every season, even with a real team. That is what I wonder. But the stadium that probably looks the closest to the new camp is the one they chose, El Libertador. So we're probably just gonna use this one. Well, at least to give it its proper name. So stadium color, we got this blue, but that almost looks like purple to me. I don't want it to be purple, so we might go with navy blue. And then for the oh, I was not done there. Okay, actually they do have dual colors. I didn't even notice this either. Is there a navy blue and red? There's a lot of combinations. That is good to see. I do not see a I don't want it to be red. That blue just looks purple to me. We might just do navy blue. And then the stands, Barcelona have a mix, so I wish you could have that option here, but we might just go with blue or navy blue. Blue or I feel like navy blue looks more like Barcelona. This blue is like too bright. Yeah, that blue looks weird. I think the navy blue looks a lot better. And then we'll have some red with, we'll do the stadium color blue and red. Then the seats will be the navy blue. That looks better to me. All right, then we're going to go with checker large. It looks the most normal. We're going to do white lines. And then for the color, we're gonna try a jungle green. I feel like that doesn't look too bad, so we're gonna go with that one. So that is apparently how the stadium's gonna look. So that is good to know. If you start a career mode with a team that does not have the real stadium, apparently you can customize the stadium to begin with. Now, can you move to a new stadium at the end of the season? Can you change it in the season? That I don't know. All right, playing on ultimate, 4 minute halves. We're gonna use Euros. We're gonna leave all this the same. We have obviously the Champions League groups all up to date, which is very good. And then one thing we are gonna do is we are going to disable the first transfer window. Now, I know it might be a little bit controversial, but I want this series to be realistic. I want to go into the season with the team that Barcelona have in real life right now, and I don't want other teams signing players just yet. I basically want every single team to be the team that they are right now. And then the real transfers start in January. I think that just makes it the most realistic. Plus, in this Barcelona save specifically, money is a huge problem. So it just makes sense. It just makes a lot of sense to me to disable the first transfer window. But that is pretty much it for settings. And now let's officially jump into this Barcelona career mode. Could not be more excited to finally be on FIFA 22. All right, Tyztir got the little name tag. Here we are. I didn't really make it look at me. I just picked a random manager basically, but there we are with the Barcelona kit taking over Koeman. We're going to try to do a much better job than Koeman, that is for sure. Okay, preseason, do we want to take part in this? I'll accept it, but I'm not sure if we're actually going to play any games in it. But we'll take part in it at least. All right, so FIFA 22 career mode with Barcelona. This is going to be interesting. So like I said, money is a huge issue with Barcelona in real life. In this series, we're going to try to spend in the transfer budget only the amount that we profit from sales. So like if we sell Coutinho for 40 million, we can only sign a player for 40 million. We're gonna try to work along those rules, at least for like the second season. And then we'll decide from there how we should go about things. But in real life, Barcelona have a huge debt. So signing players is a real problem. So because of that, the youth academy is gonna be huge in this first season. It's gonna be huge. All right, let's look at the board expectations first thing. So no youth goals, which is surprising, even though the priority is on 2, which is high. They want us to get a streak of 7 wins. A streak of 7 wins. That's kind of a high ask, but it is critical, I guess. Sign 3 players from North America. I'm not sure that's realistic, but okay. Within 2 seasons, increase your club worth by 15% through player sales and competitive prize money rewards. We should be able to do that, no problem. They want us to win the league title, win the cup, and I'm guessing, only reach the final, not win it. Still, pretty high expectations for a team that is not that deep. It has a lot of holes. I just noticed there is a customized stadium tab where you can change stuff. Okay, that's actually cool. So you can actually change your stadium like mid-season. That is actually pretty cool. I like it. All right. We're not going to make any signings, but of course we can get started on listing players on the transfer list. So at keeper, Ter Stegen obviously is really good. Neto is a good backup. Peña is one for the future. Tenyas is probably a player that could be sold. Jordi Alba, and then this youngster, he's only 17. He will probably get some game time this season. He actually looks pretty good. He's only 17 years old. And at center back, we got Garcia, PK, Umtiti, Longley, Araujo, Mingueza, and that is it. Umtiti probably the one to be sold. He has been downgraded this year. I mean, it's pretty much deserved, but he is one player in this list that will probably go to the transfer list. So PK, Longley, the starters this season, probably Araujo, Garcia getting also a decent amount of game time. And then at right back, we have Dest, also Mingueza that can play right back. And we also have Sergio Roberto, who I don't see him as a right back. I see him as a center mid. It's like, honestly, if we could change him right away, that's something I want to do. So should he be a center mid or a defensive mid? I think I'm going to put him on just center mid. We got Busquets, obviously he's not going anywhere. Puig, not going anywhere either. We have some youngsters on this team that will probably get some game time this season. Pedri, obviously the future of this team. We got De Jong, who has a new next-gen face that looks really good. So happy about that. And we got Coutinho, who probably will be sold. Unless he impresses between now and January, he'll probably be sold. We got some more youngsters. Ansu, does he have a real face? Is that a real face for Ansu? Yeah, it is. I'm pretty sure it is. Unless I'm blind. Obviously, just like Pedri, the future, although 76, I guess he was injured. I feel like he should be like 77 or 78, but he'll probably get there pretty soon. We got Dembele, and then new signing Depay, who is probably going to be the main man of Barcelona from now on. He looks like he's just taking Barcelona on his shoulders, so he's probably going to be one of the main men of this career mode. We got Braithwaite, Aguero. Aguero is a very interesting player. He signed to play with his Argentinian teammate Messi, and Messi's gone, so now he's just stuck. I feel bad for him. I definitely feel bad for him. And then of course Griezmann is on loan at Atletico Madrid, so that is that. You can already see our problem here. Just our depth. We have no depth here at Barcelona at all. We got Puig and Coutinho, basically the main midfielders off the bench. We got some youngsters, but are they really going to help us this season that much? I mean, they'll play, but I don't know how much they're going to help us. I feel like this might be the best starting 11. Ansu, Depay, Dembele, Pedri, De Jong, Busquets, Alba, PK, Longley, and Dest. And then we can interchange Aguero for Depay, maybe put Depay on the left, or just have one of them come off the bench pretty much. We have 3 strikers on the bench. Luke De Jong is such a weird signing. Coleman basically just signed him up because he's Dutch. I feel like, and like they had to get a replacement for Griezmann. Is he Barcelona quality? Hell no, but he's here, so we're gonna have to work with what we got. I definitely want to start up a youth academy though. That is for sure. Maybe 3 to be honest. So we got a decent scout to begin with. I say we hire a few more, and I have to put some money back in the transfer budget. We got 3 scouting networks about to be set up: Spain, Argentina, and Mexico. That is what we're gonna start with for 3 months each. Also, we haven't taken a look at the actual youth academy players we have, and they are absolutely terrible. We might just keep this guy and this guy just because of potential. We might release everyone else because these guys do not look good. So I'm gonna go through and put development plans on every single player so we get the most growth out of each player, and also stop some of the older players from progressing or regressing too much. All right, so I've got us started on a short list, but I need you guys' feedback on who you think we should sign here at Barcelona. Keep it in mind, the financial rules we're going to try to follow. So Olmo, Martial were both linked to Barcelona real life recently. We'd have to make the funds work with the rules, so we got to keep that in mind, like I said. And João Felix is on there. I think that'll be interesting, but obviously looking at that money, we're not close, even anywhere close to possibly making that happen. And then Messi's right here just as a symbol of encouragement. He's not in this team, but at least we can look at him in the transfer hub as a beacon of hope. Okay, so we made it to the quarter, I think the semifinals actually, of the preseason tournament, and we got knocked out. You know by who? We got knocked out by Bayern Munich 4-1. So there's a touch of realism in FIFA 22 to us losing 4-1 to Bayern Munich. So we should get those youth scouting reports back, and we might play the first 3 games of the season episode, at least 2. Okay, right off the bat, Umtiti for 22.6. So obviously this still won't happen until January, but it kind of makes sense to just let Umtiti go now. I just don't see a future for him at Barcelona. So there have been updates to the negotiations, little cutscenes. There's been they've been refreshed, revamped a little bit. It's still the same, but it's like a new coat of paint over it, which it's a nice touch. At least it makes it feel fresh. Got some water bottles, got some wine glasses on the table. There's a picture of the fake Camp Nou, but okay, we're gonna try to get about 26.5 for Umtiti. Sounds like a fair evaluation, and Dortmund accept that right away. So TT 26.5 million might be on his way to Borussia Dortmund. Now PSG won Coutinho. This is one I'm not gonna accept it just yet, because I do want to see how he plays in this game. If he impresses, he could stay, but he is a player that we probably will let go at some point, unless, like I said, he impresses. Umtiti confirmed going to Dortmund in January for 22 million. All right, so a lot of emails. Like to see it. Sergio Roberto is going to be a center mid. We need more center mids, so this is very welcome. And it goes up to an 82. That is good to see. All right, we could use some good luck here in the youth academy. That guy's terrible. That guy is decent. 693, not very good in terms of his value. Decent, terrible. Not that great in our first go around in Spain. I think I'm gonna sign up the ones that are worth that are both worth 500k. All right, in Mexico, I mean, these guys are, their potential looks good, but their overall in value looks terrible. This guy Javi Franco is worth 575. It's not bad. And then Ramiro Figueroa is worth 600. So the top two are going to be signed up. And then the only one decent in Argentina is Joan Pinto, and he's only worth 450,000. So I feel like I might just keep him in there, but probably won't sign him up. Not the best first go in the youth academy. So the players we picked up are all in the mid 50s, which is, it's not terrible. It could be worse, but these guys are gonna have to grow if they want any game time this season. That is for sure. Let's see if any of them look like a different position. Center mid pretty much looks like a center mid. Right mid looks like a winger. Left wing back, we're gonna train him to a left back. Defending is not very good though. He actually might be a, oh wait, it moved players. Yeah, his defending is not that good though. He almost looks more like a winger maybe. You might try a left mid, to be honest. And then we're training this guy to a left back. His defending stats a little bit better, so he looks more like a left back. And then this guy, 34 defending. I think he's better off as a winger. We're gonna move him after 16 weeks. Why is it 16 weeks? That is a little bit annoying. I guess we'll keep him at just left back for now and just see if he develops. All right, so we're getting close to the start of the La Liga season. Pretty sure the fixtures are the actual fixtures in real life. So that's good to see. You got the authentic fixtures. Also, we're not doing any training, at least in these first few episodes, because we're on the EA Play trial. We got 10 hours. I'm not wasting any of my precious 10 hours doing training. I am just not. And I know some of you guys might be disappointed that we're not going to make signings in this first window, that it's disabled. It's the most realistic thing to do. I don't want Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid signing players like them signing a bunch of new players. It just ruins it to begin with. It ruins the realism. But like I said, we need to think about players in January, so drop your suggestions in the comments. And we are going to start a creative club probably in the next few days. We're going to have this career mode going alongside a creative club career mode, probably alternating each day, like one day Barcelona, one day creative club. And in that creative club, we're not going to disable the transfer window for that career mode, so only this one. So if you got an itch for transfers, there's going to be transfers in the creative club. So that is the plan. So pre-match press conferences, pretty much the same, I believe. We'll try it, see if it's any different. Pretty much the same little intro cinematic. What is the mood ahead of your first competitive game? Happy with what I got here? I would be lying. This is a talented group of players, kind of like half lying. We will say we'll try to improve every day. That's a realistic thing to say. Is the team good enough to win the league? What would we say in this spot? These boys are winners. I wouldn't say that. If it's between these two, let's say it's about self-belief, because we're gonna need a lot of self-belief this season, because that is what we're basically riding upon. Not talent, not depth, not squad, just strength. It's gonna be all just self-belief. Not belief. Will you stick with Busquets? Yes, I will. I'm a fan of Busquets. Busquets is a big player for us at Barcelona. Busquets is here to play this season, not to just sit on the bench. I mean, the questions, they seemed a little bit better, so maybe we'll do more of those, because we barely did any in FIFA 21, because we know at some point those get very redundant. All right, left back to left midfielder goes up to a 61 and a 62 in a week. I think that might have been the guy that was already here. Yeah. Already our highest rated player. That is pretty good to see. And this guy's gonna go from left wing back to left back. Does not change. Pretty much expected. This guy though, he looks pretty decent now actually. So left mid can play left back, even though with those defending stats, I don't know why you would. But 61 rated at 17 looks a lot better than when he looked before. So cannot be too mad at it. All right, so first game of the season against Real Sociedad. So we're playing this on Ultimate. And we have player-based difficulty on, which means star players in the CPU AI team will have enhanced intelligence while they're being controlled. I've only played one game of FIFA 22, and I did notice a little bit that the better players played better than the players that you might not consider star players. So we're going to leave that on. I don't know why you would not. We want this to be difficult. Barcelona are in a real tough spot. Pretty much evidently, you can see it in their league form in real life. So we want this to be a challenge. And at least to start, we're going to keep all the sliders on default, because this year FIFA 22 actually feels pretty difficult. So we're going to leave everything like that. Ultimate, 4-minute halves, player-based difficulty on, and default sliders. Okay, so in terms of tactics, they're back this year. Instead of like the ticks, like the by fives almost, like you can change it. Now you can change it to exact numbers, which is it is pretty interesting. And now there's a build-up play and a chance creation spot, and we want to play Barcelona football, so we might just do possession to start. And I think we'll keep defensive style balance pretty much for now, just to start. All right, so we got Busquets on stay back, and I think we are going to have Dest join the attack overlap, and also Alba join the attack overlap, so we do get those fullbacks involved. And yeah, I think that is pretty much it. So I think we're ready for the first game of the season against Real Sociedad. Now, expectations for this season, I'm hoping, I mean, we have to finish in the Champions League spots at least. A title challenge, probably, considering Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid, probably out of the question, but who knows? I feel like we are going to struggle to start with this game's difficulty. I've only played one game, so it's going to be a learning experience. But that is what this Barcelona Career Mode is now. It is almost, it's not a rebuild, but kinda. So that is what we're in for. So there are Barcelona's kits in game. Hopefully they add the third kit. Okay, this is almost going to be a clash. Already, I'm not happy with this. I'm gonna choose which one do I even do? I'm gonna choose that one. That one seems more or less clashy. But here we go. We're about to jump into our first game in the Barcelona Career Mode. Real Sociedad have a bunch of decent players. Isak, Oyarzabal, David Silva, of course. It's a pretty decent team. A good test. It's gonna be my second game ever playing FIFA 22, and we are gonna jump into this and see how this goes. All right, at the fake new camp. I think the blue and red, kind of like stadium colors, that first option looks pretty good, and the seats, navy, does probably look the best possible. Of course, we got the mascots with the opposite team's kits too. Looks very nice. It's very, very nice. This is truly the start of a new era at Barcelona. Now, what kind of era is it going to be? That is just up in the air. But we start with Real Sociedad at home. It's a game you would expect Barcelona to win, but in these current times, I don't think any game is a game you'd expect Barcelona to win at this point. How does Pedri not have a real face in this game? How do you not give Pedri probably one of the top 5 most exciting youngsters in the world? How do you not get him a real face? That is so disappointing, but we just got to work with it. Okay, so we are going to start on the EA Sports game cam. I think I might play the second game on a default cam, but at least for this first game, we are playing on the EA Sports game cam, the next gen camera, and we're going to see how we do. This is going to be very interesting. The graphics look pretty darn good. Now, FIFA 22 is much slower in terms of gameplay, so it's probably a good speed for the Barcelona style. Also, the passing is just so satisfying. We're going to try an early cross, just putting it in the danger zone. Literally no one was ready for it though. I feel like we're going to struggle though. I feel like this game's a lot harder than you'd think. So I feel like we are going to struggle to begin with, but if we want this to be realistic, that is pretty much how it went. And already Real Sociedad have scored. Is it just me, or do the players have like a black shadow around them in certain cutscenes? Like, is it just my eyes playing with me? Like, look at the players. I feel like some of the players, they have like an outline on them. I don't remember that in the first game I played, but it only took 11 minutes for us to concede. So yeah, this is going to be a challenge this year. It's exactly what we want. Now we have to try and come back from 1-0 down already. Oh, the switching of the play is just so satisfying now in this game. All right, let's actually try to get in this. As soon as I say that, they just swipe that from me. All right, Jordi Alba, get that to Wansu. Jordi Alba steals that. We are going to try to swing this into Depay. That is a ambitious effort. It's going to go wide though. Now, that would have been a pretty decent first goal of the season. Was that actually deflected? Was that deflected? Am I blind? I mean, I'm going to take a corner. That is actually looking very decent. Just can't quite get to it. Pedri, we might flip this up for someone. Is someone injured? Someone might be injured. Is it Dembele? Is it Dembele or Ansu? I believe that's Dembele. This man cannot stay healthy. Oh man, we are being cut wide open. He just stole the ball from Longley, just outmanned him. Yeah, Dembele is injured in the first game of the season. I'm gonna take off Alba going forward though, and Dest, because I think defensively we are open, and Dembele is already injured. Can you believe that? Like, he's grabbing his shoulder. His man's in pain. I'm leaving him on. Clear the ball. There you go. You don't need your arm for that. We probably will take him off pretty soon though. I can't believe That injury trait probably has come to haunt Dembele. Man, I can already tell the CPU is so much better this year. You can already tell. Exactly what we want though. That is what we want. Usually we have to use sliders to make them so OP. So if they're good at just default, I'm gonna be so happy. I wonder if Dembele could he walk that off? Can you walk an injury, a shoulder injury off? I don't think so. So we might probably take him off here pretty soon. Gonna try to play that to him though. Just 2 passes and I can't get it past him. FIFA 22 it's gonna need some getting used to. This is a completely different game. It feels so different. Like I said, these are 10 precious hours too. I don't have time to practice off camera. This is basically practicing. You're gonna see the progression of learning this game, and it fits very well with the state Barcelona are in. There's gonna be a cross in. Ter Stegen comes out confidently for that. Dembele, you don't need your shoulder to run. Okay, you might, but he is doing pretty good here. Is that gonna be a foul? No, it's not. Is that gonna be a corner or a goal kick? It's gonna be a goal kick. That is unfortunate. Yeah, Dembele is hurt bad, so we're gonna bring on Aguero and then put him at striker. Put Depay on the right. Dembele lasted literally probably less than 30 minutes. Already injured. Second half begins. We are down to 1-0. We have to try and get back in this somehow. We've not had much luck coming forward at all, but just yet. All right, Ansu. With Dembele gone, we are going to need you. Man, the passes, I'm just so not used to them. Yeah, literally every time the CPU comes forward, they feel like they're going to score. Okay, that is a weird touch, and we are going to try and break from this, even though we don't really have numbers. Ansu, can we time that right? Yes, we can. This might look like our best chance. Into Depay, turns, gets the shot away, and Memphis Depay scores the first goal in the Barcelona Career Mode and ties this game up. Just like in real life, Ansu and Depay probably going to put Barcelona on their shoulders. It's a really good turn. It's kind of fortunate with the deflection, but it's a good turn and it's a great finish. All right, 58th minute. This game is 1-1. It's a great way to come out of the second half. Now we got to stay strong defensively. Every time, like I said, every time they come forward, they look like just threatening like crazy. So I feel like it's not going to be easy to keep them from scoring their second already. Is that a foul? No, yeah. See, the players do have like an outline to them. I don't know what that is. Is that a foul though? Apparently not. That probably should have been a foul, but as always, I will take a gift from the ref when he gives us it. I gotta try to break them down. I think it might be better just to bring Jordi Alba up and Dest like when we do it ourselves. Is that ball gonna reach Ansu? Why didn't he keep it in? He like stopped sprinting. I was holding down sprint. I feel like we could have kept that in, but guess not. All right, Memphis to Aguero. Give that to Ansu. Pass is not quite there. All right, this looks threatening. That's a shot. Ter Stegen. Good save. Corner is going to be swung in. That should be cleared. No problem. Jordi Alba. That's a good clearance. Now, can we reach this? No, we can't. We kind of get out-muscled there. I'm thinking Coutinho for Pedri here, I think. I feel like that makes the most sense. Coutinho for Pedri, and we are going to make Coutinho a cam. And I might do Sergi for... Man, why does it say he can't play right back? That is so annoying. They should be able to keep their positions, but we're going to play them there anyways. So that is our 3 subs. And 15 minutes, still 1-1. We're going to see if a team can pull forward and maybe score a winner. If it was us, I'd be surprised. I just lose that. Man, like I said, this game is going to take a lot of getting used to. That is for sure. That's going to be a good ball. It's a very good ball. David Silva, long lay is hit in the face. Oh, that's going to be offside. Yes, it is again. Okay, pretty lucky there, but I will take it. Man, at this point, they look like the better team. I'd honestly take a draw here. I would 100% take a draw in this position. We get that. Man, the passes are just not clicking in this game yet. All right, we're just trying to absorb this pressure. Don't like doing that in the last few minutes because bad things happen. We are sitting pretty deep here, Isak. That is PK, and it's a very aggressive challenge. But it looks like it might have worked. Can we maybe go for one more attack? I don't want to lose this, though. Nope. Ref blows the whistle. It's going to be a 1-1 draw in our first game managing Barcelona. I feel like considering how well they played and how just kind of average we played, I will take a point. I will take a point against Real Sociedad to start the season. Also, De Jong, hair is looking great. The next gen like hair technology with some of the players looks so good. And of course we got the new match stats screen, which is so cool. So 85% for us, pass accuracy they had 92, which that is pretty good. So their expected goals was 3 and we only had 1.1 for us. So I think to get a point here, we stole that point. They probably deserve to be the team that won this game. So 3-5. Both 3 shots on target though, so it was equal there. So honestly, I've been impressed by the CPU. To start in FIFA 22, I've been impressed. So that is a very big positive. All right, so it turns out Dembele is only injured for 5 days, so it's not too bad. Could be worse. So he'll probably be fit enough in time for the next game. So only 6 teams won the first game. Obviously, Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid among those teams that won their first game. But I think for us to get a point in that game, I'm not too mad about that. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna play this. Pretty sure it's Atletico Bilbao. We're gonna play that game, and then we're going to Sim Getafe, check the next month's youth academy reports, and then probably end this first episode there. So Dembele is back fit. Atletico Bilbao, they're not a bad team. So this is another pretty decent test for us. So we're gonna see if we can get our 3 points, first 3 points in this episode, or we'll leave it to maybe the sim game or episode 2. Man, I wish FIFA had the rights for the new camp. If it was in FIFA on next gen, it would look so good. Just licenses is the name of the game now. In PES, FIFA, they're gonna fight for licenses for probably forever now. Like there's like 5 or 6 Serie A teams that are unlicensed in this game. Like that is crazy. For FIFA to not have the license of those teams, it's just insane. But Bilbao have a very nice stadium. It looks so good on next gen. Still got the mascots coming out. They look pretty good. Like a lot of video games get kids' faces wrong, where they look like small adults, if you know what I mean. Like those actually look like kids. So at least they did pretty good with that. But yeah, we're gonna try the default camera for the second game, see how it feels. And then I think I will pretty much decide in the second episode which camera we'll be using for this career mode. So let me know what camera you like more. I feel like everyone's split. I feel like literally half the people like the new camera, the EA Sports Game Cam, and then half people hate it. They like the default. So we'll see, as that pass from Busquets was terrible. Can he win it back at least? Nope. Inaki Williams has some speed, so he is going to be on his bicycle today. Already I need Ter Stegen to come out for that, and he does come out for that. Okay, that is good goalkeeping. All right, Dembele, get that to De Jong. Passing was a little bit better there. Still, like, this passing feels so different. I really need to get used to it. On Ultimate, the CPU closes you down. They don't give you a lot of time to make a pass. And when you do make a pass, usually they are reading it. So we have to get used to that 100%. Yeah, Ansu might be free here. He was free. We're going to try to send him. Is that ball going to reach him? Yes, it is. We are going to try to send in a cross. It was actually a good looking cross, just way too close to the keeper. Yeah, but so far, I am enjoying... That's a heavy touch. I am enjoying FIFA 22 a lot. I feel like the one gripe I had with FIFA was the gameplay. And another challenge from PK that looks very questionable. But so far, the gameplay has been really fun this year. Will that change? That is the question. I don't know. But so far, first impressions have been really good. Just like that pass. That's a shot. It's deflected by everyone. We get that to Dembele. I think he's offside. He's offside. That pass to Ansu, though, that was so good. We are going to need more of that this season. It's good to see Dembele back on the field. That shoulder is healed up. That is good to see. So we're kind of thin at the moment. So the injuries are the last thing we need in the world. Memphis. I wanted to go for a shot there. It's going to be blocked, though. Yeah, Inaki Williams is going to be a problem in this game. Can already tell. I do wonder the player-based difficulty, how that little deflection actually helps them. And thankfully, my center backs, the CPU defending actually did really good there. All right, this is a typical FIFA counterattack goal. Dembele is in, and the keeper makes a really good save. If you notice, the ball was bouncing there. Like, the ball is not glued to their feet like in FIFA 21. Like, dribbling is way more realistic from what I've seen so far. Also, these animations are really cool, the corner animation ones, but the ball is like way more just free flowing. That's not the corner I wanted. And it was actually on target. Just gonna be easy catch for Unai Simon. But yeah, the ball feels a lot more just loose, which I would say is a more realistic thing. So I am all for it. Now De Jong can play that through to Depay. He's gonna lose it. Once again, like I said, the ball is way more loose. One of my usual complaints with FIFA is that it's too skatey. The ball is too much glued to their feet. And so far this game, it looks like there have been some really positive changes. So it has been very nice. That's going to be a very good block. Ter Stegen was a little late to falling to catch that, but eventually he does. So No harm done. I feel like we're playing a lot better in this game though. We've had some actually really good chances. We just need to convert one of them. That's not exactly where I wanted the ball, but it is gonna work. Memphis Depay, Memphis Depay. Oh, it's a good save by the keeper again. Keepers are really good in this game. That's what everyone's been saying. We're gonna swing this in him. We're gonna loft it a little bit more. It's gonna be too close to the keeper still, and that is gonna be halftime. So expected goals at halftime is pretty much the same, 1.1 to 1.2. I feel like it's been pretty even. I feel like we've been just a slightly better team. So we'll see in this second half if that changes. Yeah, just continuing to say it. So far, this game feels really good. From watching early gameplay of it, I wasn't expecting that much of a change, but when you actually play it, you really notice a lot of the differences. Like that is for sure something I have noticed, obviously, once actually playing the game. Dembele. Oh, I want to just get a little more room on his left foot for that shot. Just can't get it. Okay, we're hugging in this corner. We're doing a little tango dance, and Dest is gonna steal that. Give that to Ansu. Should be the first goal. That should be the first goal. Keeper is gonna save both of those shots once again. Keepers in this game are pretty darn good, obviously. That should have been a goal, 100%. Corner swung in. That was a little awkward. That bounced off the Atletico Bilbao player into the keeper's hands, but if it works, it works. Okay, this game feels very, very winnable, so I want a win here. Memphis. Give that to Ansu. Alba needs to get a little bit more forward than that, like that. There we go. We swing that in. Far post. Dembele went all in for that. Like, I am there for that effort. I am there for it. Give that to Depay. He's going to go for a shot. That is deflected. Busquets. De Jong. He's going to go for a shot. Oh, De Jong. First episode. That is the kind of goal that we are looking for. That was a top left bin. That is a goal we like to see in the first episode of our career modes. And this is going to be a great angle. You don't expect this from Frankie de Jong. He has it in the locker, but you don't expect it. This is just hit perfectly. Has a dip on it. Top left-hand corner. You just absolutely love to see it. His hair looks kind of silver in this lighting. It's definitely not silver. It should be more blonde, but maybe it's just the lighting. I'm sorry, but this goal deserves a second look. We're going to look at it from the broadcast angle. It deserves a second look. All right, finds de Jong. One touch, and that is into the back of the net. That is a really good goal. And that is the goal that gives us a 1-0 lead in the 63rd minute. We've been the better team here. Think we deserve to win this. So let's try and close out this win. Maybe get a second. That'd be nice. Yeah, we're good. I can already tell I'm getting a little bit more used to this game. I don't know if Bilbao are playing worse than Sociedad or what, but this game feels much more fluid. Could be the camera angle too. I think this camera angle would obviously be easier than the EA Sports game cam. But honestly, their passing out the back has been very, very poor. And we are going to try and capitalize off of it. Depay, can he get to that? No, he cannot. Yeah, their keeper by far been their best player. Swing that to Dembele. Dest is making that overlap. Everyone's running a little bit too deep. Like, I need more people in the box a little bit, like, as the cross is coming in. Swing this to Ansu, though. Get that to Depay. Depay, what can we do with this? Swing that to Dembele. And I don't even know what I'm trying to do. What is the keeper doing? What? Wait a minute. We gotta look at that again. Wait. I'm wasting my precious 10 hours. But this deserves a second look. Keeper. What? That is very questionable. This is very questionable from Unai Simon. Not sure what he's doing. Rub it against that pole like that, but I mean, goalkeepers have their techniques, so he kind of just falls over and then kicks it. Goalkeepers have their techniques. And there's a lot happening in this first episode. I'd also like a win in this first episode, preferably in a game we played. So I do not want to concede a equalizer. He's going to get another chance. Stegen, good save. All right, we are going to do Aguero for Ansu. Move Depay out wide. Going to do Sergi for Pedri. And the last change is going to be Coutinho on the wing. Switch him with Depay. That is what we're going to do. Last 5 minutes. Trying to get our first win of the season. Let's get this win. Defend this corner. That will be a big step towards getting this win. Ball over the net. We might be on our way to our first win. Is that Dele Alli in the stands? That looked just like him. As, like I said, these new animations in like corners and goal kicks, they look really good. Although Ter Stegen still has the same face from like FIFA 15, 16. He could use an update. He could use, it does not look anything like him. But I don't know if that's Pez having the Barcelona license. Like, what if they're just not allowed to scan players? I don't know. Honestly, I am not giving away this win. It is not happening. 2 minutes at a time. We are going to play this smart because points might be hard to come by this season. Okay, Dest was kind of held up there. That is an interesting pass. Can we maybe steal that? Probably could have stole that, but that is the end of the game. That is a 1-0 win, courtesy of an amazing goal by Frankie de Jong. So, all in all, that is a good first win in the Barcelona career mode. Against a decent team, too. Against a decent team, we played really good. So, look at it. Expected goals, 3.8, 1.7. Obviously, we were the better team in this game. More possession, better passing, and more passes. Almost double the amount of passes. We were just, all in all, just much better in this game. You like to see it. You absolutely love to see it. All right, Barcelona versus Getafe to end the month. How are we going to end this month? We're going to quick sim this one. It is going to be a 1-1 draw. That is a little bit unfortunate, but I mean, we go unbeaten. We go unbeaten to start the season. Can't be too mad at that, but it's still a game you would expect us to maybe get 3 points of. All right, more scouting reports. Who do we have? I feel like we might be out of luck here again. Yeah, these guys from Spain look terrible. We'll keep Ledezma for now. And Argentina, so much worse. That was terrible. Where are all the good players at? How about Mexico? He's got good potential, but the value is not there. Not there. Not there. Not there. Definitely not there. 100% not there. Why are you even here? That is terrible. Those first two squad reports have been just absolute terrible. So our best youth academy player is the player that was here to begin with, because we moved him to a left mid. So maybe he'll get some game time. We could promote him maybe in the next episode. And these guys, they're gonna need to grow. They're gonna need to grow to get some game time. That is pretty much where we're gonna end this first episode. So next episode, Champions League starts. We are hopefully not gonna get beat too bad by Bayern Munich. I feel like that game's gonna be tough. Also, we play Sevilla. It's gonna be pretty tough. I think we're gonna try to go a month in each episode. I think that is the plan we're gonna start with. And also, we do have some players with expiring contracts, and Pedri, Dembele, Fati, and Roberto, pretty important players. I mean, we can't let them go. I can't let Pedri or Ansu go. Like, those are the players for the future. Barcelona would not let them go. I'm pretty sure Ansu signed a new contract in real life. I'm pretty sure he did too. Sergi and Dembele are players we could maybe think about not re-signing and selling, just because the fact that their contract is expiring. But you guys have to let me know what you think about that. Also, let me know what you think about the whole idea of trying to keep this realistic as possible with financials. Let me know what you guys think. Because we could also just do a normal career mode and just sign whoever we want. We could do that if that's what you guys want to see. I do want to keep this more realistic though. I feel like no matter what, we are going to try to keep this as realistic as possible to start. This makes career mode a lot more enjoyable. And let me know what you guys think about players we should sign, players we should sell, the financial rules. And yeah, that is pretty much it for this first episode. So drop a like if you enjoyed. I'd appreciate it so much. It helps the video out so much if you can drop a like. Also, we are very close to 11K subs. So I'd appreciate it if you are not subscribed, hitting the sub button. But that is it. Create a club coming real soon, so be on the lookout for that. But I'll see you guys in the next episode. Hope you have a great day.